Hello, and thank you for joining us in this next video in MnDOT's series of video tutorials designed to guide you through its oversized, overweight online permitting system. We recommend that you watch the first 3 videos before watching this one. In the previous video, we learned that using the default setting vicinity of in larger cities or towns can create routing barriers by picking up constraints which may not be on the specific stretch of highway you're traveling on. The best results are generally achieved when using exact junctions. Now, before we begin this exercise, it's also important to understand the off-system function. Off-system is simply a break in the route. That means you're either reversing the direction of your route or the route will leave the state highway system to use county or other local roads. To tell the system that you're going off-system, you will need to mark the off-system checkbox. In this example, we'll review how to enter return reverse routes using the off-system checkbox during the auto-generated routing process, which is also called Let System Create My Route. So let's get started. Here we will auto-generate a route entering Minnesota from Wisconsin on I-94 and going to a location in the St. Cloud metro area. It will then return to Wisconsin. To create a return route, we first need to tell the system how far we will be going before we turn back. In this example, the destination is located off a local road, which is not part of the state highway system, and is not listed in the points of interest using lookup. We will need to use exact junctions and proximities to route to our first destination. Let's start entering the route. First, make sure the operation is set to Let System Create My Route. Note, it is important to remember not to switch between Let System Create My Route and I Provide Route at any point during the routing process. Doing so creates routing errors and permit delays. Click in the Start Route box and use lookup to select the state highway, which in this example is I-94. Now, click OK. Next, click in the Start Location box and use lookup to select the start location, which in this example will be at the Wisconsin border. Select at WI and click OK. Next, click in the VO1 route box and use lookup to select the state highway, which in this example is Minnesota 23. Now, click OK. Then click in the VO1 location box and use lookup to select the location, which in this example is I-94. Now, click OK. Next, we will go off system. It's important that you identify local road names when going off system. To do this, click on the info box after the location box, which will open a comments window. Next, click in the box next to the off system to place a check mark in the box. Then in the comment space, type in the name of the local road that you will be using. In this example, let's enter at Belclair Drive. Once you have this in there, click OK. Next, click in the arrows next to the VO1 proximity box to highlight the correct proximity, which in this example is north of. Next, click in the miles box and enter the correct miles, which in this case is 1 mile. Next, click in the VO2 route box and use lookup to select the state highway, which in this example will again be Minnesota 23. Now click OK. Next, click in VO2 location and click lookup to select the state highway, which in this case is I-94. Now click OK. Now click the arrows next to the VO2 proximity box to highlight the correct proximity, which again in this example will be north of. Next, click in the miles box to enter the correct miles, which in this case will be 1 mile. Then click in the route end box and click on lookup and select your ending state highway, which in this case will be I-94. Now click OK. Next, click in the end location box and again use lookup to select your ending location, which in this example is at Wisconsin. Select at WI and click OK. Now your route has been entered and you're ready to generate the route to see the results. To do so, click the Generate button. Now you'll see we have a passing route. The route results appear in the directions box below. You'll see that we have a return route that identifies the local road name that we are going from and to, which is at Belclair Drive, and gives us the correct return route. Now that we've finished, let's review what we've learned in this video segment on return reverse auto-generated routing. We've learned that a stop or break in the route requires you to mark the off-system checkbox. During the routing process, it is not acceptable to switch operations between auto-generated routing, which is let system create my route, and custom routing, which is I provide route. It's important to select a specific junction instead of using vicinity of. This ends our return reverse auto-generated routing video. We encourage you to watch the next video, which shows you how to use custom routing under the operation I provide route. Thank you for watching.